Good day, Mr. Dulay. I just wanted to congratulate and welcome you as a sales specialist here at Top Global Sales Alabang. I am Kimberly Fabian, one of the supervisor here, and I am looking forward to work with you.
Good day also, Miss Fabian, and thank you. I really excited working with you also.
Alright, and I just wanted to confirm that you received the email that I sent yesterday for today's agenda, and it is about our quarterly performance evaluation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's great, and please kindly open the file while I am providing all the information regarding on your performance appraisal for you to follow. And if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay?
All right, ma'am. It's already open.
Okay, let's start. So the first thing that I wanted to discuss is our appraisal goals. As you can see on the document, the first one will be, of course, to motivate employees. The Top Global Sales believes that every people can excel in different ways, so we encourage our employees to be better, so I hope that you will perform outstanding. Second one is effective and efficiency goal. We include this to measure how employees doing their job in terms of quality, quantity, and time measure. And the last one is attendance, to review whether the employees are reaching the expectation in terms of attendance. And before we proceed to performance expectation, do you have any question of appraisal goals, Mr. Dulay?
No, ma'am, you can proceed. Thank you.
Alright, next one is performance expectation. So what do we expect from our sales specialists? Of course, the first and the most important is sales, which is the quantity of the product that was sold. Second one is we expect you to provide an accurate information and good quality of product. And the last one is attendance. We strictly discourage absenteeism here at Top Global Sales. So I expect you to commit on your job 100%. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am, well explained.
That's good. Since it's clear to you, let's now move on the performance criteria or standard here in Top Global Sales. So our performance criteria was divided into three aspects. The first one is sales, which is 50%, second one is quality, 30%, and last one is 20%, and that is for attendance, which will have a total of 100%. We will use the management by objectives and graphic rating scales as our performance appraisal method. In MBO, we set objectives for the employees to achieve within the specific rating period. Let me discuss further. As you can see, the sales is 50% of your performance criteria here, which means we will give you a quota that you needed to meet on a monthly basis. You will be scored depends on how many product that was sold.
Can you provide example, ma'am, to just to visualize?
Yeah, sure. So for example, your quota for this month will be 10 products. You will be given a 100 score if you sold 10 or more products. And if it's not, then your score will be down based on how many product that was sold.
I see. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. So let's move on to the next criteria, which is quality. You need to make sure that all the products is on a good conditions before giving it to the customer, to make sure that there is no customer complaint sooner or later that will affect the company. And the last one is attendance. We all know that you can't perform your job without you physically in the store, so we are really strict in the attendance. And I am expecting you not to be absent unless it's necessary, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'll guarantee you with that.
And I just wanted to clear that we will evaluate your performance on a monthly basis. Performance appraisal will be the tool that we will use to evaluate whether you will have a possible bonus for outstanding performance, and if you are keep on failing every month, it can also be used for a possible termination, but of course with due process. So performance every day is really important. Do you have any questions for me?
Not at all, ma'am.
Okay, now let's move on to graphic rating scale. The graphic rating scale is a method that lists all your desired traits and behavior towards your job, and you will be numerically rated on a scale of 1 to 5. Number 1 is very poor, will be the lowest score represent a very poor performance, means that you always miss deadlines, is not punctual. 2. Needs improvement, means you are sometimes missing to reach the number of targets product to be sold. 3. Average will be representing the average performance at managing their time, neither good nor bad at time management. 4. Good is aware of what you are doing or target and able to work to them fairly well. And 5. Excellent will be the highest score, represent excellent performance or a Very effective at managing their time, satisfy the customer needs, and always meets the number of the product to be sold. That's all, Mr. Dulay. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Well explained.
Alright, I guess that's all since you don't have any questions. Again, welcome to Top Global Sales and thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, good afternoon, Miss Fabian. How are you today?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, so good. So I call you because I have something to discuss with you regarding your performance and the standard you must be adherent to. So since we will having an evaluation next week.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so your position is sales. I just want to inform you because that position is needed a lot of patience because the client needs your idea and strategy to improve sales and also overall business growth. And I'm sure you already know your obligation and tasks because they're already listed in your job description. And you'd also be the one to answer people's queries and offer advice on their difficulties of because knowledge on the job is very important.
Yes, I'll do it, sir.
Okay, thank you. The reason why we conduct a quarterly performance evaluation is to see if you meet the expectation I mentioned. So this will be also serve as a foundation for your performance evaluation, allowing us to determine your strengths and weaknesses, as well as which areas require improvements. I want you to know that you will be observed and your performance will be graded during the assessment process. So whatever the results are, they will be based on how you perform on your work. I hope that makes sense. We will use graphic rating scales, 360 degree. So first is the 360 degree. So method of performance appraisal is to avoid biases that will affect the entire performance appraisal. As we know that the nature of your job requires you to communicate not only with your subordinates and managers, but also with your clients, and their feedback is critical because it will be a big help for you for your performance also. And collecting and analyzing data, detecting defective controls, redundant effort, fraud or non-compliance with laws, rules and management policies are among the tasks that we will be examining. Okay, so this will be the evaluation criteria for your performance. I will explain it to you. I will explain everything to you as the results, so pay attention. So we will rate your productivity. In your productivity in the work by how effective you are getting things done in regard to time and expense constraints, along with your quality of work. I'm looking to see whether you've made any mistakes and if you perform your work accurately and efficiently, and of course your attendance is critical. We also want you to be on time, and you should notify us if there is any problem ahead of your time. And of course, on how you respond to your work and demonstrate your good character will be evaluated. As will your cooperation, initiative, adaptability, and performance appraisal. Do you have any question, Ms. Fabian?
So far, no, sir.
So, okay. In order for us to have a basis for those criteria for the evaluation process, we also use a graphic rating skills approach in which we provide a rating from 1 to 5. And you are scored based on your ability to satisfy each work requirements. So 1 is defined as poor, defined as a score of less 75%, which is indicate that the performance is far below the standard. 2 below average, only 75 to 79% of your of student meet the performance level. 3, on average, 80% of student meet the performance requirements. 4, excellence, 85 to 89% exceed the expected level of performance. And 5, last is 90% to 100% of time. The performance level is greatly exceeded. We also use we also utilize a checklist scale technique, which is indicate specific job expectation and allow us to get a more accurate answer regarding your employer's conduct. This is a sequence of your question to which your supervisor simply reply with a yes or no to the question. And also remember that the result of this evaluation depends on how you perform your job and if you fail to meet those expectations. So, is there any question or clarification, Ms. Fabian?
None, sir.
So, okay. So, that's good. So, I believe we are done for the meantime. Thank you, Ms. Fabian. We sincerely hope that we are on the same page and that you will cooperate with us this evaluation process.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing the information with me, and I will do all in my power to satisfy your expectations.
Okay, that's great to hear. Thank you, Ms. Fabian.
Thank you also, sir.